everyone. Welcome to our district recap. We're going to be reviewing my picks for District 5 through District 8. It's the second part of our district series. If you want to check out our recap of District 1 through 4, just click on the other link with this video, and same with our District 9 through District 17 with some of the matchups we have there. But joining me here is James Clarke. James, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, before we get to there, we got to get to our sponsors because they've helped us get here. And when I tell you they helped out a lot this year with exactly what we were doing and everything that came up, we got to thank Dan Warnikoff. I've talked about this before, Champion Athletes. Your body is your car. Why are you going to go put the cheap gas with some water in it and not have it run the best? Get the fuel you need. You want to lose weight. You want to be in shape. If you're an athlete, you're not an athlete, you're in New Jersey, you're out of New Jersey, Dan Warnikoff will help you get to where you need and be healthy about it. ChampionAthletes.com. Apex Wrestling School, 4 locations in New Jersey, 1 in New York, founded by Damian Logan and Dane Tabano. They are the fastest growing wrestling school in the area and proud supporters of GSHSW.com and the Harrington Companies. You have a house. Want to make it nice? Call Hoffman Landscaping. You want to rip it down and mix it up? Call the recycling or the construction at Harrington. They will help you make your house look beautiful or make it a yard. Whatever you want to do. You want to make it an empty lot? Give Harrington a call. But the Harrington Companies, proud sponsors of GardensStateHSWrestling.com. The original GardensStateHSWrestling.com. Now, let's head to our first area. This one was kind of another, we talked a little bit about districts that we thought were going to be dominated by certain teams. District 5 was no exception at Fairlawn. I think it was almost halfway through. I sort of saw in pictures Duke from Rocky telling somebody to throw in the towel as many times as this team won championships. But I picked St. Joe's Montvale to win. They won going away. If I remember correctly, when I was doing the math afterwards, looking at dinner, I think if you totaled up either the top 2 teams after them or the rest of the teams in the field, that didn't equal what St. Joe's won with. So big wins, but pretty much the only one we got wrong here was that, all right. So I'm going to preface it something because we talked about this on the preview video. I technically got 2 wrong, but I don't think I should get, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here, James, I don't think I should be penalized for the second one I got wrong. So I'll tell you, and I'll explain why at the end, but so 106, yeah, Charles Esposito, St. Joe's Montville. 113, Jonathan McGinty, St. Joe's Montville. 120, Mikey Bautista, St. Joe's Montville. 126, I had Najati Salim from Clifton. Vincent Pano, St. Joe's Montville won it. Then 132, Adrian DeJesus, St. Joe's Montville. Donnie Almeida, St. Joe's Montville. 144, James Sloan, St. Joe's Montville. 150, Zach Belanti, St. Joe's Montville. 157, Frank DeBella, St. Joe's Montville. 165, Joseph Galetta Clifton. I was very impressed by what I saw and what I heard about him wrestling. He's been on a whole nother level. 175, the Pork Chop Express, Ryan Burton, St. Joe's Montville. 190, Caleb Jackson, St. Joe's Montville. Now, here is where I feel I should get credit. And you tell me if I'm wrong, James. I picked Aiden Schlepp. Aiden didn't weigh in because he was injured. He withdrew. So I can't get kind of, and we said this in the previous video, that I thought he would do that. So do you think I should get credit because he pulled out beforehand?
I don't think it's really wrong because we already saw his name in there. So we were just kind of playing it safe, but we understood what was at stake at that time with him and his injury. So I would say technically, really, no. I really don't think you get this one wrong.
Okay, perfect. So Alexander Vargas wound up winning 215 from Fairlawn. And then 285, Rocco Delegata, St. Joe's Montville. If I said St. Joe's Montville there, was that too much? Could I have it on repeat where I just said St. Joe's Montville? St. Joe's, because it was a lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They had to come out with 12 district champions. That's pretty impressive when you can do that.
We're talking about a team who, obviously wrestled in the group, the non-public group final, non-public A group final. So they've got a lot of really good kids on that squad. Now we're going to head to District 6. at Roxbury. I got a chance to call it on the finals. You can still see the video on YouTube, just like you can see the District 11 and District 1 preview videos that we did, the live streams. So this one I didn't do too bad. There were a couple I was a little shocked by, but nothing that I looked at and said, oh, wow, this is really bad. Okay. So 106, I took Jaden Mendez from Dover. He lost to Logan Forgach of Par Hills in the finals. That's not bad. Then I went pretty well with everything we had here. 113, James McGinty from Par Hills. Owen Garrett at 120 for Phillipsburg. 126, Dawson McWilliams from Phillipsburg, who I said on the stream, and I still believe this. He gets overshadowed by a lot of some of those really upper level guys. I'm not saying he's not, but the flashier people, he's one to keep an eye out, especially going forward. His teammate Gavin Galetta took it at 132. Mario Fornini of Par Hills took it at 138. Luke Galetta took it at 144. Gavin Hawk won at 150. Now, here's a few that I didn't, get perfect. Patrick Day wound up winning it at 157. I had Jake Donnelly, who actually finished fourth. He had the 165. I had Jonathan Roth from Phillipsburg. He lost in the finals to Gavin Gomes from Morris Knolls. Then I had Liam Packer at 175. 190, I had taken Ronaldo Di Giacopo from Mountain Lakes. He lost to Derek Stone of Phillipsburg in the finals. And then 215, I had William Knapp from Roxbury. And then at heavyweight, I had Wargo from Phillipsburg. And let me tell you something. A lot of people were watching, and I went up to Dean Mangiocavallo from Randolph afterwards. Dean wound up getting pinned, but I told him, I said, you can't let a wrestler like Wargo sit around and just wait for you to make a mistake and pick you off. It's like a buzzard picking a carcass. He went for a big move, got caught, thrown to his back. So it was a very well contested match at that heavyweight match. And sometimes you just got to go out there and throw it. And, they say you got to step up and kind of, and I'm not referring to anything with Wargo as a bully, but the expression is sometimes you got to punch the bully in the face. And Wargo being the bigger guy, the bully on the mat as far as for wrestling, that's what Mangiocavallo tried to do, and it backfired. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see him, going forward, making some noise. He's got a tough draw in the regions. I was looking at it before. He's got a tough draw in the regions with a couple really good, guys in his range. But if he can wrestle back, I could see him making some noise. If not this year, definitely next year.
Oh, 100%. Randolph's got some really good individuals coming. I know Nico Gregory was one of those other ones that wrestled Gavin Galetta, kept it tight 4-1. I kind of thought he would have been able to make it more of a match there, but, he's still solid 4-1. He lost it. But, hey, that's another quality wrestler right there that I wouldn't really be too shocked if he, made it pretty deep in the region tournament this week.
Well, let's put it this way. You may have to see my region predictions when we do them and go over them. You may be a little surprised where I put certain people. That's all I'll leave. It's called a teaser. I left little breadcrumbs. Follow me to the meal. But those will be up a little later this week. Now let's head to District 7 at Pagoda. Another one that I got correct. I got all the teams correct that won, but this is one I think we both agreed on. Would win this running away for the most part. That was Mount Olive. Really good showing by Mount Olive, and what they did and who they had as champions. But I was very impressed by what they did.
Yeah, and they're definitely they've got a bunch of different individuals that we're going to talk about in this one that are going to make some noise in AC and, definitely going to make it on the podium for sure.
Well, two of the ones I got wrong were involving Mount Olive, so I did pretty good in this one. 106, Shane Kostakis won it from Mount Olive. I had Tommy Sika from Cedar Grove taking it. These next two I had locked in before you could even blink. Tyler Hagginson from Mount Olive at 113 and Anthony Piemonte at 120 took the titles there. Heading to 126, Brandon Barris from Mount Olive took it. I know you talked highly of him in our preview video. Faced Jaden Barretto of Morris Hills in the finals, beat him. Congratulations to Brandon, gives Mount Olive another champion, and then pretty much chalked the rest of the way. Justin Bullock at 132, Noah Zindaki from Wayne Valley at 138, Rafat Al-Kardali from Wayne Valley at 144, Tanner Perez at Mount Olive, 150. Roger Barrasweta from Morris Hills at 157. Nick Barone from Wayne Valley at 165. Nico Gonzalez from Mount Olive at 175. Tyler Benis from Mount Olive at 190. Tyler Cumming from Mount Olive at 215. And Luca Billio from Montville at 285. So that was a good one too. And you kind of saw where it was going to go, but I mean, just realistically, a good district for us and for coverage wise.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, definitely. Mount Olive definitely showcased why they're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the Morris County area. And they definitely showcased that this weekend. So congratulations to Mount Olive. Congratulations to all their district champions. And good luck going into the Region 2 week.
Now let's head to the final district in this preview video, District 8 at Passaic Valley. As I predicted, the host team would win it from Passaic Valley. So they won the title. Great run the last few years of Passaic Valley, but they win the district at home. Now, I didn't do too bad here. I missed now I look, I kind of missed 6. But there were a lot of close matches. 106, I took Muhammad Abadaba from PCTI. Almar Toncaro from TNEC won, but Muhammad made the finals. Benamino Di Coca from St. Thomas Aquinas, 113. The man I said, and I called this, and I was looking at the seeds, and I said to watch for him, and it came true. Brandon Rosario at 120 wound up taking it. I told you to keep an eye on it. Did I not say that in the preview video before?
You did say it. You did, and I was a witness to it.
So he won there. 126, Seach Hibbler from Leonia. 132, I took Peter Binikos from Tenafly. Jahir Aguilar from St. Thomas Aquinas wound up won it. And then unfortunately, Peter didn't qualify for regions. Tyler Whartonby from PCTI at 138 I picked. I took Liam Zeh from St. Thomas Aquinas. August Hibbler. Sorry, I get that out eventually. I was almost going to say Augustus, like Augustus Gloop, but August Hibbler from Leonia took it there. 150 and 157, back-to-back PCTI wins for James Conklin and Omar Tarecki. 165, I had William Gapizzi from Passaic Valley. He made the finals and lost to Jeremy Pitcock from Tenafly. Dante Benvenuti won at 175. The guy I'm looking forward to seeing wrestle in states because I just like his hard-nosed ability. Frankie Martino from Passaic Valley at 190 won it. Then at 215, I took Brandon Veneziano from Passaic Valley. He finished third. Stephen Coogan from St. Thomas Aquinas finished first. And I took Joshua Moore of TNEC at 285. He finished second to Caden Sternleap of St. Thomas Aquinas.
Those are some really good picks right there. And, just a few, but hey, it happens. But I definitely do agree with you as far as Frankie Martino. We've talked highly about him all throughout the year. I really am looking forward to seeing what he'll do going into.
Yeah, I think he'll be good in states. I think the one thing you got to watch with him too is he'll get a good draw. And one thing I'm looking at coming up, he's going to be in a very solid district. He's going to be in or region, excuse me. So he's going to have a really good region coming up, and I don't put anything past Frankie. I have full faith in him. I think he realizes what's going on with his year this year, and he wants to make the most of it. And I would, as I said, I would not be shocked if you're talking to him very late on Saturday in Atlantic City.
No, I wouldn't be shocked either. Not at all.
Thank you for joining us for this recap of how we did on our predictions from District 5 through District 8. Follow us on social media on Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter or X at GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling, and on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We still have some coverage we have coming up. You'll get notified when we have all these videos, and you'll see everything we do. You want to be a sponsor? Click on the URL here. We're taking limited sponsors for next year. Fill out the form, comes directly to me. If you'd like us to come out and cover one of your events, send me an email, admin@gardenstatehswrestling.com. We're going to be putting our schedule together for the next year, and we'll come with all the bells and whistles and make it look super nice for you. But for James Clarke, I'm Donald J. Brower. Check out our other wrap-ups for districts and our upcoming region primers. But we'll see you later.